$1. Let's go. Pick it up.
I'm fucked.
I'm sitting there fighting until I notice what he's doing.
What's up, YouTube? We are back with another range day. Saw that video did really well, so honestly I'm gonna kind of change the channel a little bit to something that I enjoy more than the gym, and that's the gun range. For those that don't know, I did state in the last video I work in private security. Now the private security that I work in deals with more high crime areas, so I do deal with, let me wake up, some of the worst people in the world. The reason that I want to keep shooting content like this is because evil's always going to be out there, and you always got to train to make sure that you're prepared for things. I do a job where I could not make it home, and a lot of my guys work that same kind of job. I'm also on a bounty hunting team, and then I also do executive protection work as well. So basically what that means is I bodyguard people sometimes. So we got some people from the bounty hunting team, we got some people from security, law enforcement, ex-military, ex-special forces military. I try to surround myself with people that know way more than me, because I never want to be the best in my circle, you know? I always want to improve, always want to get better, and then at the end of the day I always want to have fun. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to run some drills, and yeah, let's just get into it.
Pretty much what we're doing today is we're going to work on cognitive skills. Cognitive skills are very important. These are life and death situations that you need to determine on what you can shoot and what you can't. All right, and then we have a little bit of the agility, but first and foremost we are going to start a qualification. This is probably going to be more of to see along where you are.
Sorry, your agility stuff, we're probably not gonna be able to do it.
It's yeah, we're all sinking down there.
Yeah.
Like literally, as you're standing there.
It's not very much, bro.
Okay.
All right, I got it.
I got it.
It's a little muddy, a little thick out there.
Hey, man. Y'all'll be all right. Cause when it get thick and muddy, you gonna have to go through the shit anyways.
Oh God, here we go.
Stop being a little bitch.
Motivational speaker over here.
I'm just saying.
Who you call a little bitch?
Rain, sleet, or snow, we gotta catch somebody.
Oh my God. Shit. All right, I'll put him on the stage and give him a mic.
Don't hate me because I'm black. Anyways, so if you have a plate carrier, do wear it. I'll try to make sure that you don't get very much muddy, since people want to be pretty and shit. But we are going to test your ability today. I am going to make it fun too, but we are still going to do everything that you need to know. So please don't have an ego today, and don't be sensitive today. And so let's just have fun out here. Let's just have fun out here, and hope y'all ready. Ooh, you got a host.
I got stolen.
Okay. Shooter's ready. Stand by. You're good. You shooting to the left. You're definitely shooting to the left.
No, it's because the sight's off.
Sights off.
No, it's still off because the screws are, what are they called? They're scraped, so I can't adjust the sight. So now I'm shooting off of irons.
Bring it over to the right more.
There we go. Hey, Dave.
One came out.
No, I'm lying.
Well, that's on. That's in.
It's in.
That's in.
That's 50%.
That's in, boss.
That's 50%.
Don't do me like that. Hey, yeah, that's more than 50.
Yeah.
That's more than 50.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I think that's good.
Appreciate you.
But remember,
Yes, sir.
when you're on the 6 yard,
Yeah.
all right, tighten up that grip.
Yes, sir.
Don't shoot with the 3 fingers.
Copy.
Hold that grip. Then you take that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I think I just took my time a little more. Don't ignore these. These were from the first thing I fucked up when I didn't listen to the right beat.
You flinching a whole lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was nice, though.
Yeah, it's a nice shot. When you was at the 6, you're up close. But bring your shots down.
Okay.
All right. Stop flinching so much. Letting it go. All right. So keep that grip. So hold these 3. Shoot this finger. Hold the 3. Now, tighten up the 3. Feel a little bit better? That's what you want to do.
That was my first shot.
That's what I said. You jumped. When you came out of holster, you slapped it. And that came up.
Fast as fuck.
My bad, bro.
The point is not to be fast right now. Slow yourself down.
Alright.
I want you to be accurate and that's not fast.
Yeah.
All right?
I got you.
All right, when you come out of holster, get that first grip on it. First grip. All right? Don't change it up. That's what you did. You changed up that grip when you started getting on your second shot, second and third. So just hold it as much as you can.
Yeah, listen, you and I already know. Yes, I already know.
Yeah,
I'm slapping the
Chinese
trigger.
typewriter, that
Okay,
shit.
so basically what I'm messing up on is I'm slapping the trigger too much. So what I'm doing is I'm letting go of the trigger too much, and then when I pull back, it's taking my gun like this and it's janking it to the left, which is why my shots are here on the bottom left, because these are my first two.
Yeah.
So this was first two, and then this was second grouping, and then this is third grouping. That's not me.
But you were supposed to get 3 shots up here.
You said head or body.
You
said head or
3
body.
shots to the head.
Well, you said head or body, so I just went
the
body.
first one was 3 shots to the head.
Hey, listen, I'm a fan of the body shot. But next drill, I got it.
The object of it is for you to be accurate, all right? And you're coming out the holster, some of y'all are just fast paced, gotta get the gun up, shoot. No, slow yourself down. Slow yourself down. It's gonna be a little fast, okay? So make sure y'all pay attention for all you fast folks wanna go fast. First magazine, you got 3 shots. Second magazine, you need to have 2 shots in it. You're gonna do a reload in between that. So it should be 5 shots total. All right, everybody explain? Everybody get it? So 3 shots in the first one, 2 in the second one. That's on the first 3 yards. Second, it's gonna be 6 shots with a 1 second pause. The beep will come from me. It needs to be 3 slow shots, and then you need to speed it up with 3 other ones. So your last 3 should be fast. Let's go! Get into their workspace. All right.
That's on me. Let's
Fastest time. Fastest time. 05. Wanna know why you messing up?
Huh.
You getting hung up.
Yep.
Wanna know why you getting hung up?
Huh.
'Cause you're not gripping correctly and then coming out that gun. So what you're doing is you
How many shots
Flicking
should
off
we
of
have
it.
fired?
5 in total.
No.
15.
15 in total, yeah.
So this is what you're doing. You're losing your grip.
Yeah.
So when you're getting off of it, because you think you got control of it,
Yeah.
you don't.
Okay.
So final grip, first grip.
Okay.
Come out there, man. Well, those 2 shots were a lot quicker. You would have been at 6 seconds. But you are at 6.53. Fellas. Fellas. We're going to have a little fun. Like I said, this drill is your cognitive skills. As you can see, I have a bunch of paper plates up here. They are in a variety of colors. They are in a variety of words, shapes, numbers, even call signs. All right. I'm going to call out some of these. You have to determine what you're shooting at. But there's a one slight little thing you have to do. See, there's a 35 and there's a 25 on the side over there. Before you first get started, you're going to take those 25 and the 35, don't matter which hand you have it in. You're going to walk all the way down to the table, and you're going to walk all the way back down here. All right? When you get up to here, I'm gonna call out either your rifle or your pistol. That's the one you're gonna start out with. For some of y'all, just stick to the pistol. All right?
Sir.
In between the barrel and this stick, this is your space. This is definitely your space to work in. You're gonna be stressed the hell out. But you need to make critical decisions on what to determine on what you're shooting at. We are going to run this into twos. So, somebody needs to rely on their partner. If you have to reload at any time or your gun malfunctions, well, you need to communicate to your partner. All right? Everybody cool with that? Let's have some fun, baby. Fellas, let's start. Green up, green up, green up. Find your green. Find your green. Let's go. Let's go. Find the green. Side to side. Side to side. Watch your muzzles. Let's go. Green up, green up. Green up. Find the color green.
Green.
Stop moving backwards. Stop moving backwards. Move forward.
Green, down left.
Find the color green.
Green down.
Find the color green.
Green down.
Find the color green.
Green.
Find the color green.
Green down.
Find the color green.
Green down.
Move it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Green down.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Come on. Five up. Fellas, in the drill.
I'm on.
In the drill. What's up? Fellas, what's your input?
It's good. One thing I would say is just don't cross over.
Yeah.
Communication as well. One thing I was talking about with Reeves is maybe if you did before you run and do the thing and you designate, okay, operator 1, operator 2, left and right. So let's say, for example, Alan could have had the right 2, Dave could have had the left 2 or whatever, and then share the one in the middle. Call out your stoppages. If you've got stoppages or a mag change, let it out. Stoppage, and then when you're back in, let the person know. Crossing over can be obviously dangerous and stuff like that.
Maybe like as soon as you are going to start progressing towards the target closer, say pushing or something, give a notification to your partner, you know, just like, hey, I'm moving forward.
Yeah, but that was decent. That was good as fuck though.
But like the communication was good. Y'all were yelling out everything that y'all were seeing, like especially on Hinton side, you know, on me, left target, up here, right on, like right here. Like even though you're gonna stumble over your words because we're all gonna be fucking tired during this drill, it's good that you are literally yelling at your partner like, hey, you know, the target's over here, I got it right here. That way, you know, your other partner's just like, you know, you're not just fucking stumbling over your own feet.
Anything that's blue, and I yell out the color blue. You should be shooting at anything that is blue on here. This is why I'm working on your cognitive skills. Because for one, you go down range, or if you're in a situation and you shoot, let's say an innocent person, and you totally miss the suspect, what happens?
You going to jail. You murdered.
So if we're in a shootout, or if you're in a shootout, whether you're being a professional or whether you're being a citizen, if you see somebody that's holding a gun and he looks like that person that there was just shooting, but then it's a crowd of people that goes by you, right? Your eyes start playing tricks on you and stuff like that. And you happen to shoot the guy in a white shirt instead of the guy in a black shirt, and what you then did.
Murder.
Does anybody understand the cognitive skills on that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. All right, next two up. Go, walk to it, walk to it.
Walk.
You dropped a mag. Find it. On key. Find the word yellow. Find the word yellow. Find the word yellow.
Right here, over here.
Find the word yellow. Find the word.
Top left.
The word square. 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 The word square.
Word square. Call it out.
The word square.
Right.
Fuck that.
Pistol.
Pistol, you need a mag.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Find a circle.
Circle. Top left left.
Find a circle.
Top left left.
Find a circle. Black.
Black.
Word black.
Black.
The word black. Good shit.
I'm blowing out my ass. That was crazy.
All right. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
How you feel
Yeah,
about
but
That was good. You know what really disorientated me?
Uh-huh.
Was having eyes on, you said blue, right? So I see a blue, bad example. You'd say, yeah, blue. So I see a green blue one there. And if you're moving me around to disorientate me, that fucks with your head. You need to, just because he pulls you in a direction, doesn't necessarily that means it's the right direction you should be going in. Does that make sense? Because in any gunfight, you're gonna be disorientated. It's the whole,
Yep.
it happens quick. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know where your battle buddies are unless they're calling out where they are. So when he's disorientating you, stay focused on what he's saying and what the target is.
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, and I'll say this for me personally, like weapons malfunction. I heard you say mag out, and then I felt it. I felt my mag was out of my pistol, but like, you still got to be in the fucking fight. And this is the whole reason for this drill. If you run out of ammo while you're on your rifle, and you got to switch to your pistol, but you ain't got no fucking mag in your pistol, you got to be damn quick to get in that fight again. And that was my fault. I didn't verbally communicate to my partner, hey, I'm empty. I ain't got shit. I'm reloading my fucking pistol right now. So now I could be dead, or he could have to come and cover me and take his focus off the target, and now he's getting shot at. So definitely make sure that your weapons are loaded and ready to go.
I saw the hiccups. It's kind of hard to see it from behind, but if you look at it from the side, he didn't properly pocket that butt stock into his shoulder. It was way up, so he was kind of all over the place. Okay, it's like you're dancing with a ballerina. Bring that stock. You mind if I take it? Obviously show clear. Hold on, do this. Obviously show clear. This is kind of how you had it. Bring that butt stock in, roll your shoulder into it. Obviously, if you had a higher riser mount, obviously you can keep your head up. Roll that shoulder in, bring that optic up to your eye level, and then present. The other thing is the placement of your butt stock. You're working with what you got, but obviously if I'm gonna go for a reload, oh shit, I'm empty, I'm gonna roll that. Bring your arm down. Arm down, bring it down. Get that shit out the way. Draw your pistol. Okay? That way you ain't got no hiccups.
Fellas, let's go. Pick it up.
Drop the weight.
Drop it up in. Drop it up. Find the five. Find the five.
Five,
Find the
five,
five. Find the five. Find the five.
Five down.
Y'all are back at it. Y'all are back at it. Find the C. Find the C.
C's right here.
Find the five. Find the five.
Five.
Find the five. Find the number five. Find the circle. Target two. Target one.
One.
Target two.
Come on.
Drop it up here. Drop it up here. Get into the zone. Get into the zone. Don't cross each other. Don't cross each other. Don't cross each other. Don't cross each other. Go forward. Gun down. Red. Find the color red. Find all the colors red.
Top right.
Find the colors red. No. Find the colors red. Find the color red. Find the colors red. Find the colors red. Color blue. Color blue. Find the color blue. Color blue. Here we go. Find the triangle. Find the triangle.
Triangle, target two.
Find the triangle. Get up on line. Get up on line. Find the triangle. Find the triangle. Find the five. Find all the color greens. All the color greens. Target three. All the color greens. All the color greens. Target four. All the color greens.
Great.
Break down. Circle.
Circle.
Red circle. Red circle.
Red circle. I'm sitting there fighting until I notice what he's doing. Go for your pistol.
You still fumbling. You still wasting your time on that rifle when you got a whole nother system.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Point.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
Yeah.
I wanted you to fight through whatever I was giving you,
Yeah.
but still stay on target.
Yeah, I mean, I do that.
Your man could have protected you.
How? He was
Communication.
having his own issues.
I know that. Well, communication though, right?
Well, that's the thing is when I looked over, that's why I was like, if he's down, my rifle's still going. I can't drop the rifle. So,
Anything can happen in that.
yeah.
Find the color yellow. Find the color yellow.
Yellow right
Find
here.
the color yellow. Find the color yellow. He is down. He is down. Find the color yellow. Find the color yellow. Find the color yellow. Find the color yellow. Find the color. Find the 5. 1. Fire 1. 1. 2. Find the blues. Find the blues.
Smack the fuck out my arm.
With that mag change, we were all like, oh, he took Devin's mag. And then you smashed it, bro. Nicely done.
Hey, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired as fuck. Fuck you. God damn. Hey, I don't train for this shit.
How you feel?
But this shit fun as fuck.
Pretty good.
That was good?
That was actually a pretty good drill. When I was going for my rifle, man, I didn't realize he was already gone. So I had to work through the problem. I got my mag, but I still got my pistol, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep running it.
There you go.
So that's the whole purpose of it.
There you
Work
go.
through problems.
Find the white. Find the white. Find the white.
Target one,
Find the white.
target one,
Find the white.
target one.
Find the white.
Target one, target one.
Find the white.
Target
Find the
one,
white.
target one.
Find the white. Find the white. Find it. Find it. Blue. Find the blue. Find the blue. Find the blue. Blue.
Target 5.
Blue. Find it. Find the blue. Find the blue. Circles. Find the circles. Find the circle. Find the circle. Find the circle. Find the circle.
Target 5. Target 5.
Word yellow. Find the yellow. Find the word yellow. Find the word yellow. Find the word yellow. Find the word yellow. Red. Find the word red. Find the word red. Find the word red. Find the word red. Let's go. Find the word.
Felt a lot more movement, so that kind of disorients a little bit. Trying to locate stuff, different shit we haven't shot, like Nancy. So I felt.
Yeah, I added some more stuff in there, just to confuse you wise and stuff
Nancy
like that.
as a phonetic alphabet.
Cool, so you looking for the end.
Yeah. I was
I like
unclear.
you.
I was unclear on what the drills were if you were out of the battle. So I just tried to help guide and target indications.
Keep moving.
Roger. Thank you for taking all of my ammunition. Appreciate that, big bro.
Dude, it was funny too because he didn't do it. He didn't do it all at once. He did it one by one. He just was like, doop. And then you moved. Doop.
I
moved
felt
again.
you take the one out of my pistol. And
No,
then
I took those two first. I took one out of there, and then I went over to your pistol.
yeah, I felt you take.
You know
all
what?
I,
You run this drill. I'm gonna just trip your ass.
I felt you take pistol.
Straight to the dick.
I felt you take pistol.
Fuck it,
then
just
I
body
felt
lock
you
him.
take this.
Body lock him.
So you must have taken 2 from here, pistol, then another one.
No, I took one from here because you had only 2.
Only 2. So I've
Yeah, one in the pistol.
I've dropped an empty magazine up there. So.
Yeah, you had a pistol in there.
Keep all my gear to the front
Okay.
because like if it gets hung up on something behind you, if you do bump into somebody next to you, all that shit comes out. But at least here I know in my workspace, if I do this, I can protect all the gear on my belt.
Yeah.
Makes sense? Like if you saw when he started going to me, I wasn't really putting my hand there at first. I was just dropping my elbow into it.
Yep.
I was kept my hand on my rifle and I would drop my elbow to it till I felt him take a grab and then I went for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
But if everything's in the front of you, you know where it is. But like yours is almost off to the side too much and this and that. Like just try to keep things in where you can almost just get a touch point on stuff if you need to last minute.
Yeah, I gotta start dry firing with your belt and setup.
Why am I always the goddamn guinea pig of everything?
Here, hold on. You already got it on there. Never mind. It's fine. She can handle it. Bring that bitch in.
Careful with your finger to that suppressor.
Hold, once you pull the trigger, hold that bitch back.
Hold it back.
Now,
Hold it.
now, there you go.
Switch. You're right.
What the fuck?
Every time.
The smile
Yo.
on his face is outrageous, bro. Look at that. Look how proud he is.
You got a hard on.
That-
Every time. I just
Bro.
wanted to see his face. I just wanted to see his face on that one.
Is that an ACOG?
That shit is fucking ridiculous.
How do you feel, bro? Fuck how we
I'm
feel.
good.
How do you feel
I'm
about
good.
efforts?
Yeah,
Learn-
fuck the people that put in the work. How do you feel?
No, but how do you feel about efforts?
I feel your efforts were great today. Y'all put in some time in y'all efforts. I know y'all feel sluggish now. I know I tested y'all and put a whole lot of stress on you, but y'all pushed through.
Yep.
I know I gave y'all some OODA loops and I gave y'all some, how can I say it? Took some things from you. We'll say that. I stole some things from you. I did a little thing or two back in the day, you know. But
Take your fucking gun. Leave it.
but y'all made it through it. or whatnot, and I'm proud of that. Y'all made me very proud today. You know what I mean? Some of them people I've trained before have failed out of this. They completely failed out of it. They'll be gassed, or they'll be like, oh, I'm not doing this, or I quit. But y'all push through. So that lets me know I need to come a little harder next time. All right, but I appreciate y'all coming out.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for your time.
Good efforts, guys, today. Well done, well showed out.
Y'all need anything from me, let me know.